We are now recording. Okay, my name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. Y'all know me as Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook. And I'm one of the TBCNs and one of the broadcasters in the TBC community. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. And, you know, we have some exciting things this week. We have had almost like a record-breaking week in terms of people coming to our community as far as the Bitcoin bounty is concerned. And I'm looking to see Mr. Mbe here. I don't know if he's coming up, but I'm gonna go ahead and what we want to do, what I want everyone to do right now. Oh, there's my brother Mbe. How you doing, Mbe? Well, I want to first, before I do anything, let's just do one thing right now, before among us broadcasters. Let's give Mr. Mbe Derek congratulations for being first place this week in the Bitcoin contest.
Congratulations, brother MB. Congratulations, Bangladesh community, for you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I just see you keep going and going. Wonderful.
Really for amazing. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Wonderful job. Okay, now let me everyone bring up their chat room on the Zoom right now, because we're gonna start doing reports as admins has directed us to do that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna I thought I had muted everybody. Let me see if I can do that now. Hold on a minute. Everybody but Mbe should be the only one that'll be on. I'm gonna mute all the Mbe. You just unmute yourself if you can. Hold on just a minute, folks. I'm trying to find Mr. Mbe again. Oh, there he is. Mbe, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn it over to you right this moment.
All right. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good afternoon. Good evening, all the leaders, the broadcasters. I'm so delighted to be here today. I hope that we are going to have a wonderful moment. Steve, last week we missed you. We hope that your mother is doing well, and we have been praying for her, and we believe that she's stronger now, Steve.
Thank you so much. I just got a little things I got to call the doctor this morning. She's been having some trouble with her right leg. You know, my mother is 93 years old, folks, and you know, it's been taking a lot of my time, but it is what God wants us to be, okay? She's lived a long life, and I thank so much you, Mbe, for taking leadership and over the broadcasters meeting last week, and I saw it, and I was just elated. It was superb.
Thank
Okay?
you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I will just start right away, as we shall be waiting for the admin to give us instruction exactly what we need to do.
He said something. He said starting with reports.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Well, I say he or she. I won't assume that it's a he. Had to correct myself there. Had to correct myself.
I prefer that it should be a she.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It wouldn't it?
Okay, I think we should go ahead with the reports, maybe country and number of personal sign-ups for last week. Okay, maybe I should just read the results. We have Madame Christina from Canada. She says 2. We have Madame Adiola from Nigeria, 0. We have Madame Jocelyn from Philippines, 2. We also have John Wood from Ghana, 0. Admin says that 2. Christina, very consistent. Thank you. Good job, Jocelyn. Great. Great. We have Professor Samuel, says from Nigeria, 0. Okay, all right. Okay, I think that's what we have so far.
Okay. I want to see Brother Ace. It's so good to see Ace here too, you know?
Right. Okay, admin says that May and Ace, your reports. Yes, I already posted mine. I think.
When I last checked, I saw on the KCBO, I don't know how correct that is, but I saw you embed 181.
Yes.
And I believe Ace had 178.
Yeah. Thank you so much, admin. Thank you so much.
Do y'all realize that's almost 200 paid signups?
Right.
Wow, that's just, y'all amazes me, I tell you.
Thank you.
You're really working hard, man.
Thank you, Nathan.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Excited to see you here in the Philippines in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we'll be there soon.
Great.
I heard about that.
So
I think I'm somehow gonna get in your suitcase, and then
it's hot in here. It's hot.
it's hot here in the USA too.
So admin says that imagine the size of the Bitcoin bounties on that.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. If we do the maths very well, for me, let's say 181 times $11, that is $1,991, Steve.
Wow.
It's kind of huge.
Wow.
If we go with Ace had 178 signups, and times $11, Ace should be going having this week 1,958 USD.
Can you imagine what that? Can you imagine what that is for Ace in the Philippines and their currency of the pesos?
Ace, Steve, I can tell you, in my country, having that amount is kind of a yearly income for some people. Trust me.
Oh, yearly! Wow, yearly.
Yeah. So admin says that I would like let you all know I would like to add a Tagalog and French contest. Woo! Wow! But
wow.
I need to see 100 members from both of those countries recruiting. Interesting. So the Tagalog and French community, they should be excited. They should be very excited now as admin adding the French contest.
Wow.
Yeah. And for the Tagalog. So the Philippine community should be very happy now.
Yeah, Nol is working very hard also.
Yeah.
The Filipino country is doing a wonderful job.
Broadcasters are coming out all over.
Can you imagine when you get there in the Philippine country, what it's going to do?
There'll be fire. There's going to be fire. So admin says that then I can add it and take Mbe and Ace off the English contest. If not, we are going to sweep everything, you know.
Sure.
Wow.
Man, I love you guys. Y'all just wonderful. I tell you, all of you just wonderful group. I tell you.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank
Yeah, admin says that leave some room for the late bloomers in English.
Right.
That's right. That's right. Of
That's
course,
right.
we'll be off the contest very soon, and we are going to go for the heavy hitter.
Look like we got a couple of heavy hitters right here on this broadcast.
Of course. Of course. So heavy hitter race in July. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I cannot wait to the Simba meetings after this. I cannot wait.
Based on the calendar month.
Is anyone waiting?
Yeah.
We have
That's the
19.
Filipino guy.
Mm. We have
1,000
19.
recruits in a calendar month. Wow.
Okay.
We can do it.
Let's get it on. Let's bring it on.
Let's get it on.
Do we
Oh, I forget. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, admin is asking, both of you have had training with me. Did that help? Of course, it really helps. It really helps. Thank you very much, admin. Really helps. Explain why. Of course, I must say that the results is showing for themselves. For me, personally, Steve, and all the broadcasts, I want to say that personally, it all starts with the admin working my belief. It was kind of impossible when admin was telling me each time we chat, admin will be like, "Hey, you can do this, you can do this." Then the first thing you need to do is get your name on the leadership board. Just get your name, even if it is just one, no problem. Just get your name there. And after that, I work on my belief, and it took me like a month to work that out and have at least a one-page sign-ups. And then later on now, admin says you can do more, like just getting your name on the first page. And if you look at the month of April, that's when my name started featuring on the front page, the first page of the leadership board. I start believing myself that I can do more. I start working hard towards it, and it took a lot of sacrifice in my office, my live broadcast, my icebreaker, and finally my brochures. And trust me, Steve, about 1,000 brochures went out last week. About 1,000 brochures. Like if you see, I always tell you, this one is almost running to an end. These are packages of brochures that are running to an end. And I'm looking forward that by next week, this one should be finished. So
I have a question. Right
yes,
there, when you said about brochures.
Yes.
What method are you getting the brochures out? Is it by mail, by people, by what method are you using to get them out?
Yes, the method I'm using to get people out is that I am reaching out people myself. Sometimes I go out there, I reach people myself, and I leave them the brochure and collect their numbers. I get their numbers. Then I have my meetings here. My meetings accommodate about 50 people. And during that time, I make sure that each person go home with at least 10 of those brochures. Each person.
Did y'all hear that?
And I tell them that, okay.
Did all of y'all hear that?
So when each person go home with at least 10 of those brochures, I will tell them that, okay, look, make sure that you bring at least 4 people in the office for me to talk to them. I'll pick an appointment with them. Steve, my office is always full with meetings. And I'll start shooting video with the people that are entering my office every minute that are receiving my brochures. And those that I'm personally meeting them myself. I go out, I meet them. What time is it? I ask them. I said, no, look, I don't really want to ask for your time. I know what time it is. So I just want to talk to you. And I'll be like, we are on a campaign and we are looking for people join our global movement to eradicate poverty. Are you willing to join us? Or do you know people who are willing to join us? And when that happens, right, when that happens, they're like, I know somebody that can do that. Okay, I myself, I want to do that. Okay, I say, fine, let's pick an appointment and where we can discuss. And then again, you sign up. So the first thing, Steve, is that I plug them in. That's my first attempt. And I make sure that everybody that comes to my office, I sign you up. Sometimes I'm carrying out a kind of risk also, and I paid for some active people that might not even have money in their wallet to start with. I sacrifice and paid with. And majority of them, they are doing cash flow with me. They are already receiving their salary by this month end, and they want to invest because this is in Cameroon, they pay monthly. So once they receive their salary, they already have their kringles in their account. And trust me, Steve, they are so excited and they are so happy with what we are doing. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Wow. Now, I hope everyone heard all this, because this is specifically what he's doing, okay?
Right.
Mr. Ace,
Yeah.
can you specifically explain to us in this meeting what is the tools you're using? I know you're using brochures.
Yes.
Tell me your process. Walk us through the process.
Yeah. First, actually, I have a team, of course. Then we go directly to the people. One will introduce to me, and then second they go to my office and then talk to them, and then we kind of like go also to the street to talk to the leaders of tricycle drivers and talk to the other people. And now we were talking to I guess to student, so we can also what you call this, educate them about the TBC, introduce them to them. So basically they are the future of this digital money. And I think there were they can get a good example to the others when they educated. So that's our main plan, and that's our tool, I guess, and it's working right now.
And you just keep using that same process over and over again consistently, right?
Yeah. And we have learned more about this.
Wow. That's just amazing what we just heard from our two leaders here. That's just simply, utterly amazing. Guys, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of this whole community. Man, God, that's amazing. God, I'm learning from you guys. You know?
Yes, Steve. And before I come to this meeting, I was just having some meetings with some university students. They are like head of their department and all that, and they are so happy with the Bitcoin bounty. They have never heard of something like this, and they want to come on board in like. I said, okay, fine. Just go out there, get your various department, and let's get started. They are just so excited. So sometimes you need to see head of department. I'm also working with some pastors right now, Steve. I'm also working with some pastors that they are willing to sign up the whole church.
Wow.
Really? I like that. I'll do that also here.
Really?
Yeah, also guys, I'm added to that. We were using big bird dogs. So bird dogs are usually people who are famous, or maybe they can attract people. So we were using bird dogs. Actually, we were talking to them, and then they also get people and send it with us, and then we educated them.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Did you hear something that Ace said twice when he was talking? When he came back to him, he said a key word: education. See, I talked about it in my broadcast. If you're just bringing people in and you're not educating them on what you are doing, then why bring people into TBC? You have to make sure you're educating people. And then when you educate those one or two, they do the same thing, and then on, and then on, and then on. It's not going to be a perpetual type of thing.
Right.
Yes.
Gosh,
I think
that's amazing.
yeah, I think that's the key for us to grow. Just educate everyone and learn a lot from it. So education is a process for if you want to really success.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You see that Ambe, what he just stated?
Mm-hmm.
He said, admin just said bird dogs are like employees that get $1 to $2 to bring them people to talk to. So they are not TBC members, they are employees.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Steve, like admin will always say, trust me, you need to invest in your business. Only money will bring money. You need to do, and Steve, those that might not have the money to invest in their business, they can partner. They can partner with leaders that can afford to help them up. Trust me, it works.
So you're paying forward, right?
Yes, I'm paying forward for some people, but I want to make sure that they are active people, that they are willing to do the work and do my training and have at least 2 sign up before the month runs to an end. Because no need paying for somebody who is not active, who will be dormant. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
That's
a key point what he just stated. You don't want to sign up someone that's just sitting back and folding their arms, you know?
Yeah, people are saying that bird dogs explain. Admin has already explained that bird dogs are people that might not necessarily be in TBC, but you pay them at least $1 or $2 to bring the people to you, and you talk to them about TBC and sign them up. So each person that brings to you, you pay them at least $1 or $2, and you sign them up. Those are bird dogs.
Mm-hmm. So I guess everyone understand what bird dogs mean now.
So admin says that
I mean understand who is the explain, who is the help the people, and maybe $1 and $2 is extra, and single back office is the activation fee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
So admin says that, remember, I'm willing to personally train all broadcasters one-on-one. So admin is willing to train all the broadcasters one-on-one. So let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, admin.
Right.
Thank you so much, admin.
Yeah. Okay. So to accept this offer, just contact Bay to set up an interview with me. Right. For those that will be interested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Madam Adiola, great. All right, Madam Christina, okay, fine. So we'll talk later about that after the send button.
Right, because we got about 4 minutes before Simban meetings generally start.
Right.
So I know, Mbe, I know you are a host. I know that Noli is a host.
Right.
And I'm looking at, I think that's the only host on our thing here. Okay, folks, I know they're going to be leaving pretty soon. I know that we have several Sinbun meetings getting ready to start. Let us all support the Sinbun meetings. Get the word out to your people that you bought into TBC. Make sure they're coming to Sinbun meetings now that they have a Sinbun, have a TBC wallet, okay? And have a Sinbun in that TBC wallet. Make sure they're at the Sinbun meetings. I want to thank everyone here for coming to this broadcast. Please bring other broadcasters to this broadcasters meeting next Monday, whether I'm doing it or whether Mbe or whether anyone else that I may be so kind to ask, if I can. So I want to thank everyone. Oh, let me just do one thing before we leave. Unmute Mr. Mufu. Mr. Mufu, you got a guest here with you.
As you were just saying, Kofi, at least the broadcaster, I brought her right to my office to watch with me because she's a broadcaster that has not been attending this meeting. As you were saying that we should bring broadcaster in, this is one that I just brought today.
Okay. All right. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Great. Okay, folks, we got to get ready to leave now. We got to wrap up. So thank you all for being here. See you, Ace and Mbe on the English speaking Simban meeting. I'll be watching you, and know that I'm there because I'll be right in the chat room, and I'll be in the chat room for about. I got different windows open, so I'll be in a lot of people chat, a lot of Simban chat rooms. Okay. All right,
Right.
folks.
Thank
Great
you.
to-
Bye-bye.
Great to
Bye.
see everybody. Great
Bye.
broadcast
Bye-bye.
meeting. God
Bye.
bless
Have a
everybody.
good day.
Peace,
Bye.
God bless
everybody.
everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, MD.
Yes, Victory.
How are you?
I'm
Hey,
fine.
Victorious.
Hello, Mr. Stephen. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, we get ready to end, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.